This is probably one of the most transparent videos you're ever gonna see on your timeline. So as an entrepreneur, I'm one of those people that I understand things don't happen overnight, but when my business is not doing what my mind says that it should be doing in this moment, I get a little antsy and I tend to want to make it move faster. Now, I'm a believer and I know that it's not going to move until God wants it to move. And so when there's delays or when He makes things pivot, I have to learn to acknowledge and receive that. And also, I have to understand that perhaps this was protection against something that I didn't see coming or I would not have seen coming. So lately, I've been like, I'm going to go back to work for a few hours. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pick up a PRN. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I have to stop in my tracks and realize that He's been providing. He's been providing and have not missed. But I, in all of my wonderfulness, have decided that I'm going to help God. I'm going to help Him help me when I know full well He don't need my help. So in full transparency, I was going to a job fair today because I got an email saying that they were hiring nurses, PRN, and I was like, cool. I'm gonna run out here and see what the job fair is about. Got the email, I registered, got the confirmation email, said, okay, cool, see you here at this time, you're registered. So I get to the hospital and I called ahead, first of all, and the lady that answered was like, job fair? I don't know about a job fair, hold on. She had me on hold so long, I hung up, finished what I was doing. I decided to just go ahead and go out to the hospital, check it out anyway. So I get to the hospital, I stop at security, and she's like, you might want to check at the receptionist desk because I don't really know anything about a job fair today. I'm like, okay, mind you, I'm in St. Louis. The wind factor today is crazy. Okay, blowing people up into the air crazy, rocking my truck crazy, and it's cold. So I have battled these winds to get to the hospital. I get to the receptionist desk and I'm asking her, I said, hey, can you tell me where the job fair is today for the nurse interviews? And she's like, I have no idea. Maybe it's down here. And I'm like, here's the flyer. I'm like, let me double check myself. Am I tripping? Check the flyer, check the dates, everything lines up. This is where I'm supposed to be. Here's the time. Here's my confirmation email. She's like, that's really weird. Let me see that. So she looks at it. She makes a call. She calls a couple of people. She's like, hey, this nurse is here. Says she's here for a nursing interview day. I have nothing. I don't see anybody. She calls HR. She can't get anybody. The head of security come down and she's like, hey, do you know anything about this? Can you check on this? You know, like where is she supposed to be? I don't know where to send her. So he gets on his cell phone. He makes a few calls and he's like, yeah, this nurse is here and says she's here for an interview. And he said, oh, okay. So he looks at me and he says, it's canceled. I'm going, canceled? This was sent out a couple of weeks ago. I got a confirmation email this morning, but I couldn't get angry. I had to stop in my tracks, and here's why. I'm out here trying to move and do things that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be being still so that I can do what I was called to do, not what I think I want to do or what I should do. So I had to stop today, and I walked out of that hospital and I said, okay, all right, God, I hear you. You done shut down the whole job fair to get my attention because you've told me what to do. And yet here I am, not trusting you, thinking you need my help when I know clearly you don't need my help. So that was a lesson and a reminder for me to be still and know. But I hope it helps someone else because I'm a hard-head saint. I don't like for him to have to thump me in the forehead to get my attention. But a lot of times he has to because when it's not moving as quickly as I think it should, or when things don't happen on my timeline, I feel that maybe he doesn't hear me. But he absolutely hears me. And today he said, I heard you, but I didn't tell you to go pick up more hours. I told you to trust me more. You misunderstood the message. Not more hours. Trust me more.